Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is February 5th, 2021. Just a couple of days before Super Bowl 55 is played in Tampa Bay, Florida, this upcoming Sunday. And I came across this news story that Andy Reid, the head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, his son Garrett Reid, he died back in 2012 from an apparent overdose at the age of 29. And I want to show you guys how his death is synced up with the upcoming Super Bowl this upcoming Sunday. This is really an unfortunate story, but I guess this is really how this stuff works, you know. People have to die in connection to these rigged championship games. Really sick stuff. But Andy Reid's son, his name is Garrett Reid. Supposedly he had an accidental overdose back in 2012 that caused his death at the age of 29. And this death seems to be connected to this Sunday's game because I mean it's just unbelievable how perfect it is. The upcoming Super Bowl is exactly 444 weeks after the death of Garrett Reid. Exactly 444. And that number is very important. But let's start at the beginning. So we'll get into the 444 in a second. So this young man, he was born, he actually died on August 5th, 2012. That's the 218th day of the year. In leap years, 2012 was a leap year. And of course, the word death in Gematria is 228. But this is what I really want you guys to notice, right? So the Kansas City Chiefs, if you notice their all-time record, they are 495 wins and 425 losses. Now, if you include the playoffs, they have 19 losses. So let's just do the math. So they have 425 losses in the regular season, and then they have 19 in the playoffs. Notice the number. I think I did that over. Let's do it over. So 425. I'll put the minus. I'm sorry. So plus 19. The Kansas City Chiefs have exactly 444 career all-time losses as a franchise. 444. And this young man who died on August 5th, 2012, from his death to Sunday's game is exactly 444 weeks on the nose. So think about it. On Sunday, the Chiefs can stay on 444 all-time franchise losses, exactly 444 weeks after the death of Garrett Reid, the son of Andy Reid. It's truly remarkable stuff. But like I mentioned, the day he died, August 5th, that's the day that you can write out 8/5, like 85. National Football League sums to 85. And that's also the 218th day of the year. The word death in Gematria sums to 218. Also sums to 20. And death also sums to 38. The game is on the 38th day of the year, the Super Bowl. But notice the 20. Andy Reid was born on March 19th. And his son died exactly 20 weeks after his birthday on the 218th day of the year, the Gematria of death. But that's not everything. Notice this name, Garrett Reid, sums to 172, just like Kansas City Chiefs. And remember what I said in the other video with my Super Bowl prediction? If the Chiefs win on Sunday, they will finish the season 17-2. And that's a huge number. Not only to the Chiefs, but also to the rapper Chief Keef, who was hospitalized on February 2nd on the 172nd day of his age. Chief Keef, the rapper, hospitalized on the anniversary of the championship from last year when the Chiefs won over the 49ers. Stuff is just too perfect. But that number is also important to Michael Jordan, who is also referred as the GOAT. You know how they are saying that Tom Brady has a chance to surpass Michael Jordan in championship rings. Michael Jordan was born on February 17th at 17/2, like 172. when Tom Brady loses on Sunday, he will stay on 6 rings and not surpass Michael Jordan, who was born on 17/2. And the Kansas City Chiefs are going to make sure that happens. And this indication right here of this young man's death is more indication that Kansas City is going to stay on 444 all-time franchise losses. Unbelievable stuff. But the day he died also leaves 148 days left in the year. Kansas City sums to 148. And yeah, just notice, right? So the Kansas City Chiefs have 16 wins in the season, 2 losses. I know a lot of you think they're gonna finish 16-3 on the 38th day of the year because 163 is the 38th prime, but no, that's not gonna happen. They're gonna pay tribute to Mr. Garrett Reid, who died 444 weeks prior to this game. Trust me. And I've been saying this before I found this, but just 172 is very important to Michael Jordan. It's also important to Len Dawson, who was born on June 20th, which in leap years is the 172nd day of the year. Len Dawson, the guy that Patrick Mahomes surpassed in the all-time passing record, 64 weeks before the last Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54, and Kansas City Chiefs is 64. And like I said in the other video, when Tom Brady loses on Sunday, he will fall to 6-4 in the Super Bowl. And notice how Gary Reid is 62-73. He's like sacrifice. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers is also 62, just like Buccaneers. He also died 43 days before Patrick Mahomes' birthday. And football is 43. You can also say he died a span of 44 days. Andy Reid sums to 44. Andy's 44. Of course, Killing Execution is 44. Andy Reid was also born on 19/3, like 193, the 44th prime. But I think the key stat in all this is the fact that his name sums to 172, and the Chiefs can finish the season 17-2, and that he died exactly 444 weeks prior to this game. And that's how many losses the Chiefs have as a franchise. I mean, that's just too perfect if you ask me. But yeah, so the all-time passing leader was Len Dawson, but then Mr. Patrick Mahomes surpassed his record exactly 64 weeks before the last Super Bowl they won, Super Bowl 54. And so if you guys saw the video that I did, I gave out the free pick. I said the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. If you go back to that video, I mentioned the number 51 because this year is the 51st Super Bowl of the modern era. And I want you guys to notice this. If the Kansas City Chiefs win one more game, they won 495 during the regular season, 15 in the playoffs. They win one more game. Well, actually, right now they stand at 510, which is like 51. That's a little bit abstract, but it's just funny how they got 510 all-time franchise wins heading into the 51st Super Bowl of the modern era. But yeah, and 444 is a big number with the occult because like Masonic is 444. Think about how Jay-Z has that album 444 because the word rapper is 444. All the words that sum to 74 in the alphabetic order sum to 444 in the English Sumerian. So Masonic is 444, Lucifer, killing, Masonic, Jewish, English, gematria. All those words that have 74 gematria in the alphabetic order sums to 444 in English Sumerian. So let's see what happens on Sunday. But this man's death, young man, 29 years old, was definitely connected to Sunday's game. There's no doubt about it. Sick stuff. But this is not the first time I've covered a story like this, and it definitely won't be the first. So I just want to say R.I.P. to Mr. Garrett. Hopefully it's all worth it on Sunday. But thanks everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.